What's up guys, we're going to be going to the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 16 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 16 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $2,783 just yesterday. Another member who won $100 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description. So go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group. And I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. So let's get straight to the first pick. Now when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Morant for 28.5 points, and this one actually is for more. Now one of the reasons why we do like this pick, although Morant has had his first game back, he did drop 34 points, which is fantastic, but they do face off against the Indiana Pacers, who do actually rank 29th in points allowed. We think this definitely gives a huge opportunity for someone like Morant to actually go on the over here. Pacers are also a very fast-paced team, and because of that, we do like the over for this situation. So Morant, 28.5 points for more, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Anfernee Simmons. Now when it comes to Simmons in general, this one's a great one for points and rebounds for 29.5, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at Anfernee Simmons, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. And when it comes to Simmons, they do face off against the Washington Wizards. Now, as we all know, Wizards do rank 30th in actual points allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, guys, they do rank 30th. But one of the reasons why we actually do like the under for this is due to the fact that when it comes to Simmons, we actually do like the under since he doesn't have such a high usage rate for this Portland team. When we look at Portland in general, we tend to see Jeremy Grant have more of a higher usage rate in these departments, and we think they are the ones that will probably take more of it, when it comes to this and this usage rate. So on top of that, we are expecting also a blowout situation, which is one of the reasons why we do like the under for this. Again, to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Jaren Jackson Jr. So we're going to be talking about Morant's teammate, Jaren Jackson, Triple J, great player. This one, however, is for points, rebounds, and assists for 30.5, and this one actually is for less. Now, when we look at Triple J, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. And although Indiana Pacers do rank 29th in points allowed, they also, guys, when it comes to assists allowed, they do actually rank 12th, and on top of that, guys, when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do actually rank 10th. And that's one of the reasons why we actually do like this. We don't think Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to have a huge usage rate in the points department now that Morant is back, and that's why we think this line is still a little bit too high ever since Ja has returned. On top of that, when it comes to rebounds and assists, Indiana Pacers, which Triple J does have a very high usage rate for, Indiana do a really good job at defending it. They are in the top 10, or pretty much in the top 10 for both of those categories. So that's one of the reasons why we do like the under for this. If we also look at what the bookies are saying, they do actually have this, more favor towards the under, and that's why we are going with what they are saying as well. So because of that, Triple J for 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists for less, I think is a fantastic pick. Now, getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Jeremy Sochan. Now, when it comes to Sochan, this one's a great one for none other than points and rebounds, and this one is for 16.5, and this one is for less. Now, when we look at Jeremy Sochan, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. And when we look at this, we think this is a great one due to the fact that when it comes to points and rebounds, and also specifically Chicago Bulls actually do rank pretty well at 13th when it comes to points allowed. On top of that, guys, when it comes to rebounds allowed, the Bulls do rank 22nd. We think Sochan has more of a usage rate in the points department, and with Bulls ranking so highly in that, we definitely see it more likely on the under for this one. Now, when it comes to Sochan as well, one of the reasons why we also do like this pick is due to the fact that Sochan does face off against Chicago, who are a very slow-paced team. Spurs are pretty slow. They aren't the slowest, but they aren't really more of an average side when it comes to pace, and we think the Bulls being such a slow slow team is going to definitely have an effect on the volume that Jeremy Sochan gets in the points and rebounds department. So because of those reasons, 16.5 points and rebounds for less, I think is a fantastic pick and an absolute steal. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Cade Cunningham, who's been averaging 23.2 points, 5.8 assists, and 4.2 rebounds. Now when it comes to Detroit Pistons, they do face off against the Utah Jazz, who do rank 24th in points allowed, which is interesting to see, 27th in assists allowed, and also 7th in rebounds allowed. Because of this, we definitely can see someone like Cade going on the over in the points and assists category. So definitely keep an eye out for Cade's line because there could be a lot of great value there. Now getting to the next player is none other than Donovan Mitchell, who's been averaging 28.2 points, 6.2 assists, and also 4.6 rebounds. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers do face off against the New Orleans Pelicans in this matchup. And when it comes to the Pelicans, they do rank 15th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, guys, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 22nd, and rebounds allowed, they do rank 19th. So they do rank pretty in the middle of all of categories of points, rebounds, and assists. But one of the reasons why we still like the over for someone like Donovan Mitchell is due to the fact that Darius Garland's out, Evan Mobley, and a couple of other players. And we think that is going to have a huge effect on Donovan Mitchell's usage rate, and we definitely could see him actually going on the over pretty easily in this matchup. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for him. I think there's going to be a lot of value there for someone like Donovan Mitchell, especially in this matchup. So keep an eye out for him in this one. Now getting to the next player is none other than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or SGA, who's been averaging 33.2 points, 6.8 assists, and 6 rebounds. So he's done a fantastic job for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Thunder do face off against the LA Clippers, who do rank 6th in points allowed, 9th in assists allowed, and also 8th in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we definitely could see someone like SGA going on the under here, due to the fact that LA Clippers have really improved their defense ever since James Harden is there, which is surprising, as you know, as we all know, James Harden isn't the biggest defender, but they definitely do restrict a lot on points, rebounds, and assists, and because of that, we could see that happening in this matchup, especially with the way SGA, is going to be versing a team like the LA Clippers. So like I always mentioned, if the line is too close to these averages, then definitely look to go under. Now getting to the next player is none other than Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's been averaging 31 points, 13 rebounds, and 6.8 assists for the Milwaukee Bucks, and they do face off against Orlando Magic, who rank actually fourth in points allowed, and also do rank first in assists allowed and first in rebounds allowed. Because of that, we could see him going on the under here. Orlando have done a fantastic job at actually restricting, players, especially star players in all categories, and we think that could definitely happen in this next matchup. So when it comes to Giannis, although he's a great player, we could see Orlando Magic really focus on him and try to restrict him as much as possible, and that's why, guys, definitely keep an eye out for the under for someone like Giannis, especially if the line is too close to these averages. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. It should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.